Konuşma ve dil terapisti Lucy Genova Doctors kliniğinde çalışmalarına devam ediyor. Verdiği terapiler sayesinde otizm ve öğrenme güçlüğü çeken çocuklu ailelerin imdadına yetişiyor.
Hi, my name is Lucy Genova. I'm a specialist speech and language therapist and I work in Doctors for You every Saturday. Today I'm going to talk about speech and language delay. Speech and or language delay is a communication disorder. When we talk about language delay, we say this is when the child will probably have got clear articulation, probably have no problems to pronounce any sounds or speech sounds, but what they may find it difficult is to build up the sentence, to kind of put together two words and make a phrase of it and express it. The other area where they may find difficulties is to understand when people are talking to them. This is what we call comprehension, and that could be quite difficult if the child's got language delayed. If we talk about speech delayed, then we will have a child that haven't got difficulties to build up a sentence or build up a phrase and understand, but we will have a child with difficulties with their pronunciation. That child will sound a little bit unclear and it will be difficult to understand what they are saying. First, I would like to mention bubbling. This is something that the child should do in age about 6-9 months old. This sounds like baba baba ta 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 ka ka ka. So that's not real speech, right? This is bubbling, which tells us it's very important milestone in the development of language, and that tells us that this child is now ready to learn any language. By the age of 12 months, so by their first year, the child does not use any gestures. That could be another sign. Gestures like waving for goodbye, saying hello, that could be a sign. If the child by age of 18 has trouble imitating speech sounds, so this is an age when the child actively learns how to pronounce different speech sounds. If the child's got difficulties to understand simple sentences and kind of follow simple instructions, that could be another sign. By the age of 2, has like unusual sound of the voice, which can sound a little bit raspy, a little bit nasal. So that is another indication that probably something's not quite right. And then by the age of 3, the child can should be able to develop like short sentences. This is also the age when we would expect the first question coming from the child. So as a general rule, we would expect a family member or regular carer to understand at least 50% of the speech of 2 years old and about 75% of 3 years old. By the age of 4, the child should be mostly understood by adults that are not familiar to the child, so somebody outside the family environment. So that's like a general rule. If we have delay in the speech, that's probably with this should be checked if there is any oral impairment, which will be possibly problem with the tongue, problem with the palate, so the hard palate, soft palate. Other factors that may impact the speech could be hearing, any infection of the ear, any difficulties in that area. If you've noticed any of those signs in your child and you're concerned about the language and or speech delay, development of your child, please don't hesitate to contact Doctors for You. I'm here every Saturday, as I mentioned when I started, and I'll be happy to help. Just contact the clinic and book an appointment.